Welcome everyone, we're back with March. Episode 46, Three Great Quests. Well, look at that, everything worked out after all. I have to say, I'm relieved that the Hestia familiar will be taking Homine in. It's the least we can do if you hadn't told us about the Killing Stone. That was just a slip of the tongue, nothing more, nothing less. So how do you feel? How did it feel to be a hero swooping in to save the damsel in distress? I can't really say. I guess I got lost in the moment. I just knew I had to save Homine. Belle, you have heard of the Three Great Quests, right? The what? Oh, it's a tale as old as time, much like young Homine was. This world is waiting for a hero to come to its aid. The Three Great Quests are this world's most honest desires put forth to we who reside in the warrior. They are, in essence, the subjugation of three ancient, dreadful monsters that once emerged deep from the depths of the dungeon. Behemoth, kin of the lane, Leviathan, overlord of the seas. These monstrosities were bested long ago by the two most powerful familiars. You must mean Loki familiar and Freya familiar, right? Nope. No, Belle, not them. At the time, the two strongest familiars in the warrior were those of Hera and Zeus. They banded together to subjugate the last great monster, but at last the attempt was thwarted. The third great monster, the strongest of them all, it was known as the Black Dragon. Wait, you don't mean that old legend of the one-eyed dragon, do you? A dragon with scales of jet black and wings dark as pitch. No, something like that can't really exist. It's just an old fairy tale. There's truth in fairy tales, Belle. Yes, it exists. And as long as it does so, the three great quests remain incomplete. The world awaits for a hero strong enough to vanquish the blight. You will do well to remember that. As it is, it remains to be seen whether the adventurers of a warrior are up to the task. I see. Well, we're gonna have to wait a long fucking time till that happens. If it ever happens. Peaceful days. How could this be, my glorious army, once so powerful it should have been impossible for them to push us back this far? You even need to ask if our adventurers possess truly monstrous strength, that which we could never even dream of. If you ask me, Lord Ares, we should beat a hasty retreat. They have captured so many of our men that we will never emerge victorious now. Although I can't really say that we ever stood a chance in the first place. You dare spout such insolence, Morris? Gods, I wish you were more like your father. Dear Martinius was such a loyal follower in this time. Loyal to that extent. To the extent that in heathen, the very rim of his meathead god, he owned himself the nickname Moronic Kin. You would dare call your god a meathead? I merely state that which is evident. Silence, I won't take this from some mortal. Besides, I'm no meathead. If anything, you're the meathead. Are you actually a child? I'm back, homie. Welcome back, Master Bell. There are 6 of us. Isn't that a lot of work for one person alone? He'll let me help you out. Absolutely not, Master Bell. Don't worry about it. I'm used to this by now. No, I can't allow you to waste your time on this. It's fine, really. It isn't fine. Goodness me, you two sure sound like you're having a loot of a time, don't you know? Hestia? Goddess Hestia. I'm enforcing a new house rule. The man and woman of the Hestia family will not be allowed to touch. That should be fine, yes? What? That's awful. I asked you a question. That should be fine, yes? Okay. That means tails too. I'm looking at you, homie. Please forgive me. Oh, come on, Hestia. Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that? 3 virgin goddesses. What do you mean 3? I only see 1. Love debate. I know you're a goddess and all, but that's a little much, don't you think? Besides, a rule like that is seriously going to affect our dungeon exploration. Goddess's angry voice. Goddess. Hestia, if you gotta enforce that, then surely you don't believe in yourself. Well, I'm sure we can iron out the kinks later. Rules are rules, I'm afraid. Well, even when they are as stupid as this one. What the hell is going on? I'm so very sorry, but I appear to have caused quite the commotion. Well, if this rule applies to the whole Hestia family, then that means that you are not allowed to touch Master Bell either. What? But I'm his goddess. How am I supposed to do his status updates if I can't touch him? I suppose you'll just have to iron out the kinks later, won't you? Don't be ridiculous, Miss Sapoto. We're back at you. I mean, she got Hestia there. Fair play, Lily. Fair play. Fine, you can touch each other, but nothing obscene. If I catch even the slightest hint of romance, you'll be in big trouble. You're the one being obscene, Goddess Hestia. Me? How can you consider a virgin goddess to be obscene? I mean, fair enough. How do you consider a virgin goddess to be obscene? So if I'm following this correctly, that means any relationship between gods and mortals is also off the table, yes? I beg your pardon? Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask, because me and Hephaestus are kind of, well, you know. relationship between God and mortal is absolutely completely different story. That's fine and better than fine even. Those extra moments to it, kind of like those spirit mortal relationships popular before my descent. What do you think, Belle? Huh? You can't be serious, so we are all bound by some silly rule, but you can do whatever you like. She picks her up. She chucked her. Lily's gone. Forget about that rule then. So, say, Belle, let's say, hypothetically, a sweet, charming goddess asks you out. What would you say to her? Hypothetically, of course. I'd have to tone it down. Get fucked. What? I mean, there's no chance it would ever actually happen, but to be in a relationship with a goddess me, can you even imagine? Goddess Hestia? Belle, you. Huh? You idiot. She stormed off. I expect her rage will take some time to subside. Did I say something wrong? Do you even need to ask? I don't know what she expected, but I don't get it. I would never date a goddess because it would be disrespectful as a mortal. Out of curiosity, what do you think about relationship between adventurers and their supporters? What do you... They are not so different, are they? If one were to express their feelings for the other, it wouldn't be so bad, would it? Oh, Belle. I'm going to look for Hestia. You've still got so much to learn. He didn't even answer the question. So this is where they take Hestia. We've already been through this with the event. None of these dogs look worth even approaching. Nothing sort of a general will do for me, I suppose. Look at those soldiers over there. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, damn right I am. Let's head over. I'm a genius, Maurice. There's no way they can stop me from infiltrating the warrior this time. Don't be an idiot, Maurice. We are going to kidnap one of the warrior's guards. Yes, the tables will turn in our favor once more. Once I have taken one hostage, Aurora will have no choice but to yield to me. Perfect plan, if I do say so myself. Get your finest man together, Maurice. We are going guard hunting. You haven't even chosen a guard to take hostage yet? Are you really a meathead? We've already been through all of this. Stupid event. Why did I have to show us everything? Is everything alright? Lord Miak and Lady Hephaestus. You wouldn't have happened to see my goddess anyway around here, would you? You mean Hestia? Sorry, Bill, but I'm afraid I haven't. Me neither. I see. Well, thank you anyway. In that case, I'd better... May I ask what happened between you two? Huh? Your face says it all. Did you have a fate? No, nothing like that. At least I don't think so. How common is it for gods to fall in love with mortals? Does it ever happen? Oh, definitely. In fact, I'd say it's far more common than you think. Of course, love comes in many different forms. After all, familial, platonic, and of course romantic. But compared to us mortals, the gods, you're so different. You don't just live longer, you live an eternity separate existence. What is it that you are afraid of, Belle? While the love for a mortal may seem fleeting to a god, it will last the eternity of said mortal's lifetime. If you are courted by a god, you should not let that faze you. It's likely there have been other mortals they have loved once upon a time. There's no need for you to accept a god's affections if you don't feel the same, but you should at least be honest about how you feel. You'll find that most gods will appreciate your candor regardless of your feelings. Don't dismiss love simply because it is that of a god. Whether you accept or refuse the love is up to you, but it is important that you do not fear it. Now, damn fool, what a stupid, obstinate, cowardly idiot. Respect. There's such a thing as too much respect, Belle. And furthermore, there's absolutely no need to be so humble, not with me. Well, if it isn't Hestia, what are you doing in a place like this? Why should I have to run around and gather ingredients in your place? You are not the only one around here who's busy, you know. Besides, you are not out on familiar business right now, are you? Just bring them to the stall when you have collected what you can. I'm counting on you. Hey, wait. That fool, doesn't he know I'm a goddess? I couldn't step outside or even if I wanted to. And it looks like that it's going to rain too. This is just my luck. Well, I guess there won't be any potato snacks without the ingredients, so... Oh, there, Hestia. Ganesha. See, Morris, there's no way anyone will see through our perfect disguise. They will if you yell about it that loudly. Besides, that's no disguise. It's just you just put a robe on. Whatever, walk me through the main points of your plan again. Are you for real? That's not simple at all, you idiot. Thank you, Ganesha. I don't think I'd have been able to get through the gates without you. I'm sure the guild would agree too. They can spare a god for an afternoon. And if not, they can take it up with me. That's right, me, Ganesha. Now then, where to start? Hestia? Ares? Now? What the? We got one. See, Morris, we didn't even have to pass the city gates. I told you it was a perfect plane. This can't be happening. Now let us return at once. Fucking idiots. Perhaps you should focus on making things right with Hestia first. Maybe she went home already. I guess I could. Ace? Come with me. What? Holy quality. This is gonna be more of a pain in the ass than I thought. Damn it, shrimp. Loki Finn. So, and it's all thanks to this mass moron over there. He let her out of the gates. I am Ganesha. We know your name, damn it, read the room. But I am Ganesha, Oh, fucking drop kicked. I said shut up. Have the search party found anything yet, Finn? Not yet, the enemy have split their forces. We don't know which of the groups has shrimp. There's the mountains to pass as well, so we shouldn't chase after them hastily. It is to our disadvantage is that Wakia has already actually know the lanes outside of Wari better than us. I'll go and find her. I'll go with her. Oh my god, shut up. Can you skip the dialogue? Shit. We've already know what happens. We've seen it. They go to the fucking village and they fucking have the party. God damn it. The event spoiled everything. Just leave that to me. Lord homies. How about it to want me to figure out where she is? You can do that? Of course I can. Or rather, Asfi can. Goddess, please hold out until we get there. Ace. We should hurry. Let me down, Ares. You don't seriously think this is going to work, do you? Let you down? As if you may be a little runt, but you're a big bargaining chip for me as short stuff. Who are you calling the runt? Huh? One for your lives, it's the Sword Princess. The what? She what? It's you. I leave the rest to you, Sword Princess. darkness. So we're gonna have to go through the same story as we did in the event. Damn it, the warrior holds dominion over the skies now too. Relax, Marius. We are not going to be bested by a single adventurer now, are we? I am Ares, ruler of the kingdom of Archaea and the god of war. Take me on. Alright, so maybe you're tough enough. What the hell are you doing, you idiot? Sword princess. Archers, don't let her get away. If we can capture her, the rest of our adventurers won't be able to track us down. Forgetting your place, aren't you? Those archers are mine to command, not yours. Now is not the time, Ares. Retreat immediately. Goddess. Bell! No, 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 no. Bell! Goddess! Belcanel. Yes, they ended up in the village. Alright, thank you all for watching. Catch you next